Do you know that 1 in 2 men can have cancer in their lifetime? Do you also know that for women, that's 1 in 3 cases in your lifetime? And do you want to know how insurance can make sure that you can ease from the burden of having cancer or any critical sickness in the future? And how insurance can help protect your finances? Well, if you answered yes to any of these questions, I would like to please invite you to watch until the end because we have a very important topic to talk about today. It's called Navigating Cancer Costs, how insurance can protect your finances and ease the burden in case of sickness. If you don't know me yet, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Wandalyn Tan Kalupig. I am the 2021 number one most influential Filipina on LinkedIn and 2023 top 15 LinkedIn expert in Dubai. Every week, I go live on LinkedIn because my goal at the Cancer Conversations with Coach Wanda is to share life-saving insights featuring experts from all over the world. We do have experts from insurance, from doctors to coaches, because our goal is to help cancer patients and their families, and of course, raise awareness, to create real impact. This is our episode, and let me give a recap of our previous episodes. But before that, I want you to know that we are streaming on 7 live platforms today. We are streaming live on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Please go to Kaltan social media marketing pages on Facebook and also Kaltan Training and Consultancy on Facebook. But we're, of course, live on LinkedIn too. Now, if you want to watch the previous episodes, let me do a recap so you can know what did you miss. Well, our first episode is actually an episode with Dr. 𝐀𝐁𝐒𝐓. She is the first UAE national breast cancer surgeon. Here we spoke about why women over 40 need to have mammogram because breast cancer is the most common but most treatable cancer. So do watch this episode. Go to Linktree Coach Wanda to catch the recording. We have over 280 plus people who registered for that event. Also, another important topic we spoke about on episode 2 is Dr. Romy Paredes, where he shared how can you heal cancer holistically. This is a very important topic because I learned and I saw many experiences where people have cancer, but it's just, progressing over because they're not taking care of the entire healing from emotions to mental wellness. And if you go to wellness.land.org, you can actually check Doc Romy's program on how to heal cancer holistically. So also, another episode that's very important, one of my staff, Rose, she's dealing with taking care of the husband for over 8 years now because of cancer. But in this very emotional, I'll say, life changing episode, we spoke about how can you take care of yourself so you can take care of your family members also. So go to Linktree Coach Wanda to catch the recording. It's titled How to Navigate the Emotional Journey as a Cancer Caregiver. On episode 5. Wow. Actually, this is episode 4. We have Coach LJ Lagat. She's a very powerful emotional coach where she explained how every negative emotion makes you sick. And many of the patients and the clients she dealt with who had cancer or any chronic disease had deep pains from their childhood. She explained on this episode why and how our emotions make us sick and how can you make sure to heal yourself from within. So go to, again, Linktree Coach Wanda or go to my LinkedIn profile to watch the recording of this episode, How to Heal Cancer Emotionally. On episode 5, wow, this is one of my favorites too. George Takianos is from Australia. He was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 31. At 39, he also had a brain problem. He was like a vegetable already. But now at 48, George was able to, reverse his life, overcoming cancer, overcoming everything, and now he's living the happiest version of himself. And he actually has programs for cancer survivors and for any person who want to be healthier and happier. So go to Linktree Coach Wanda to watch that episode because this is about conversations of hope, a cancer survivor story. And reach out to George Takianos also to learn how you can have that champion mindset. So whatever you set your mind to, from healing to whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve. Now also on episode 6, this is my guest from Saudi Arabia. We spoke about how TouchPay is transforming healthcare cancer treatment payments because cancer costs about 10,000 to $200,000 a year. But thankfully, there's this TouchPay, a company who's doing it in Jordan for now. But they're like the Tabi. In Dubai, we have Tabi, right? You shop and then you can split the installment. In Jordan, they have something called TouchPay, which is revolutionizing payment so that they can help patients and their families. Now, if you want to partner with Liwa, please to get in touch with him on LinkedIn. And again, go to LinkedIn Coach Wanda to watch the recording of that episode and understand how TouchPay is breaking barriers in terms of payment. On the next episode, we also have, this is again another very interesting episode. I had an interview with one of the famous doctors, right? He's Dr. Kapur. We spoke about the advanced testing and how transforming, BioArrow is transforming cancer diagnosis because there's scan, there's MRI, but there's so much mutation that happens in cancer cells that is only available when you do different kinds of testing. On this very interesting episode, Dr. Kapoor explained so many things, why people get cancer, and what's the best way for you to get healed to precision diagnosis. So please do watch that again. Go to Linktree Coach Wanda to get access to the recording. And if you want to be inspired, if you feel like giving up already, I think this episode is a must listen. Janita Green is a certified public accountant like myself. She's based in the US, but she's a two-time cancer survivor. Here she shared how generational trauma, and the many problems and stresses she has at work, led to getting cancer twice. But she also shared tips and tools you can immediately apply, how she overcame cancer twice. If you want to find, light through the darkest days of your life, go to my LinkedIn profile or LinkedIn Coach Wanda to access the recording of this episode. And wow, this is another favorite. I think all of my podcasts are my favorites because they're different topics altogether. Dr. Neil, a palliative consultant based in Abu Dhabi, shared how palliative consultant and how palliative doctors is not about for the dying or patients only, but this is about the doctor giving psychological, emotional, and of course the clinical knowledge that they need so they can overcome any sickness. So it was a very interesting topic, what palliative care is about, what it is not, and how palliative care really help patients and their families overcome cancer on a different level. So watch this episode with Dr. Neil. It's about how palliative care enhances the quality of life of cancer patients. Again, go to Linktree Coach Wanda for that. Actually, Coach Neil is the most famous so far for our podcast episodes. There are 400 plus people who registered for his event. Generally, we have over 100 to 400 people every week who's actually listening to our podcast. And thank you for those who are supporting us. And episode 10, this is one of our episodes also. Dr. Denki is a doctor based in the Philippines. She's one of the oncologists with 20 plus years experience working with St. Luke's. And what she explained here is that cancer is called the big C for a reason. It's so complex. There's so many reasons why you get sick, but there are also so many reasons for you to get healed also. So